Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Safari Mack, where I'm your guide and host, helping you make connections to the wild. Now, I know you're all probably thinking, what exactly is going on here? Didn't we have an episode just yesterday? And just for clarification, we're not watching Safari Mack's conservation conversation. That's at the end. That's the last Sunday of every month. So next weekend will be that episode. No, today is another special reason. Today, it's my nephew's 9th birthday, and for the longest time, he's been asking me for a special presentation on his favorite animal, the colossal squid, or known by its Latin name of Mesoniteuthis hamiltoni. So for his birthday today, I wanted to give him this special gift on this presentation of the colossal squid. So if you're ready to get started, we're going to go ahead and just dump right back into the ocean and explore the life of this highly misunderstood animal. For starters, let's begin with its family. Now, who remembers this guy? We already met the octopus back in the Caribbean a couple of years ago when we were on our way to North America. Now, the octopus and the squid are part of a special family called the mollusk, which includes octopus, oyster, and clams. However, what makes this creature special is that squid and the octopus are part of a member called the cephalopod, or the head foot. So, what makes this animal special is that they've been around for a fairly long time. And they are one of the best known jet propulsion creatures. However, I'm not going to spend a whole lot of time on the evolution of the squid, as the evolution of squids and octopus are fairly similar, and you can check it out for yourself with Octopus Part 1 on my YouTube channel. So be sure to go check that out first, and then you can come on back and join me for the rest of this episode. Now, what exactly do we know about them? Unfortunately, it's kind of hard to say. What I can tell you is that while squid are found all over the world, the giant squid, the colossal squid, is more found in the southern hemisphere, so more deep of the southern part of the world, so the tips of Africa, South America, tiny bit of Australia, but not really a whole lot, and mostly the land of Antarctica, or what I like to call the continent of science. So we don't really seem to know too much about this animal since it lives so far down and is basically a fairly deep bottom-dwelling animal. What we do believe is that they have a solitary lifestyle because of a few reasons. One, since they are a deep dweller, it would be kind of hard for others in a group to stay together. Two, as ambush predators, they really wouldn't do good with a bunch of squid sneaking up on the same prey. And three, so far from fishing nets, as far as we know, only individual squids have been hauled up. Now, we also don't seem to know a whole lot about their breeding behavior, but what we do think is that females will often head up towards the shallow waters or near shallow waters to lay their eggs. Why? No one really knows. We really have absolutely no idea. Now, in terms of food, these guys have a bit of a big appetite. So they're known to despite their size, they're known to primarily eat small fish, like these lanternfish, and even deep sea smelt, which have been found inside the stomach contents thanks to caught squid and by biologists studying them. And of course, it's even thought that they are known to practice cannibalism, or what we know as to you and me as eating each other. But of course, that they're not without their predators. As we know, sperm whales seem to be one of their top main predators of squid, and it's possible that even orca or other cetaceans might prey upon the younger colossal squid. What else can we say? Here, let's start off with the wild. We're going to skip the influence in human culture, and we're going to look at the wild things. For one, this is known as the heaviest of all squid species, reaching a weight of up to nearly 495 kilograms, or 1,091 pounds, almost half a ton. It's also known to possess the largest eyes known in the animal kingdom, with a diameter of 25 to 30 centimeters, or 10 to 12 inches. Can you imagine your eyes being that big? That'd be kind of scary to look at. Imagine the glasses you would need if you had eyes that big. Now, these features come... Now, here's a little idea. So, we had always believed that the giant squid and colossal squids were so big. Here's one more accurate depiction of how big they would really get. But, of course, make no mistake, they do come with a lot of specialized adaptations. For one, they have a special kind of hook on their tentacles, which allows them to grab prey. And as if that wasn't scary enough, they have a very strong beak that can help crush even the hardest of substances like shells. So, yeah, this is why you should, if you're diving and you encounter an octopus or a squid, use caution because they can bite, and it does hurt hard. Now, as I've already said many times already, it's kind of hard to consider, since we don't really seem to know too much about these animals, it's really not easy to say whether these creatures are endangered or not. Are they safe? They could be, but we don't know. See, the problem is, it's just because of their habitat and where they are found, it's kind of hard to study them long term, but there are a couple things that we can that we need to remember and take into consideration about these animals. Since they are down in Antarctica, they may have problems with us altering their food chain. And what do I mean by that? We could be ultimately outfishing their prey sources in Antarctica and other parts of the world. So this is why we need to remember about practicing sustainable fishing so as to keep healthy populations in the ocean safe and well balanced. And therefore, with that, we can help save squid and other marine wildlife. And so with that said, I would like to say once again to my nephew, happy birthday, buddy, and I really do hope you enjoy this gift. But until next time, this is Safari Mack, and I'll see you all out there.